What's going on, gamers? This is Cullen here, back from eStarland. I've got 2 boxes here, both fragile, both last name Smith, but from different places. Let's find out what we got inside. All right, let's see what we have inside box number 1. This is well secure so far, and they put fragile tape, so hopefully this will be nicely kept stuff, and hopefully some good stuff too. Let's see what we have, and looks like we have Pokemon Black version 2. I've heard that's actually gotten, I think that's actually more valuable, a lot more than the first one. Lego Battles, Pokemon Pearl, Pokemon Y, okay. Some Pokemon games, another Pokemon Y, an Ultra Moon, Omega Ruby, Mystery Dungeon Dragon Quest. This is a serious DS player, definitely a Pokemon fan. Pokemon White version 2, of course. We got those also. We have Black in there too. Wow, Sun, Harry Potter, Wipeout, probably more fun to watch than play. And Omega Ruby, another Omega Ruby, that's 2 copies. Wow, my goodness, we have more Black. What is all this? Look at all these. Look at how many copies all these are. Silver version 1. Oh, a little dirty, but that's okay. That can definitely come out. Feels pretty clean. What else do we have? Civilizations, little scratched up there. Dungeon Explorer, brand new. Is it though? I don't think so. And then Diamonds. I think looks like we might be looking at every Pokemon DS game. White, another Sid Meier's Resolution. Oh my goodness. And looks like we have the Sound of Game Boy cartridges. Lufia, that is an expensive game. I don't know exactly, maybe 80, 100 or more. Very cool. Sergeant Rock, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Interesting. Link's Adventure, Side Pocket, very fun game. Of all the things, I say that. Fun on Super Nintendo, very great on Sega Saturn. More Link's Awakening, a little bit rough. That might come out pretty easily, actually. Interesting. Some Zelda games. Serious Nintendo Game Boy player, that's for sure. Oh yeah, see, we got the manuals also. Pretty nice shape too, Sergeant Rock. I'm curious about this. What does this actually look like? That's not what I want to see. That's not what I want to see either. I want to see a single gameplay screenshot, but I don't think there's any in here. Oh wait, hold up, there was one. Okay. Looks pretty fun. Looks pretty good. Maybe we'll try that one day. Oh man, I had this as a kid. I had, I think, all 3 of these maybe. Caesar's Palace, Dragon Warrior, lots of RPGs. Very, very sweet stuff. The Volume 4 Fun Pack. Dragon Warrior 1, 2, and 3. And then card games. And looks like that is almost it. What is this? Oh. Wow, in the little GameStop display plastic for, oh man, that looks nasty. Wow, that's a cool little display. You can just kind of prop it up there. It's actually not a bad idea if you had one of these at home, but I mean, obviously without the grungy stickers, but I'm gonna clear a little bit of space here so we can continue, because we got one more box to go. Just gonna slide that all out of the way. And hopefully we have some good stuff in a small package. That one's a pretty sweet box, but let's take a look at this one. And oh my goodness. Oh geez, what are we looking at here? Looks like we got even more Pokemon Silver, Breath of Fire, Shining Souls. Oh man, this is gonna be an expensive one. These are all expensive. All the RPGs on Game Boy, very fun. I've always loved this texture, by the way. Pokemon Crystal. Another Silver, 20 bucks. Wow, I bet y'all who trade even cheaper, $16.99. Oh man, we're all kicking ourselves for getting rid of that. Whoever gave that away. Shining Force. Would love to play those games. I've always wanted to. Wow. Oh my gosh. What is all this? This is just fantastic. Look at all this. Man, it's just so exciting to even look into it. Golden Sun, Link. I had that. I was so confused. Stupid candle. Couldn't figure out where I was going. And we have, looks like, a lot of manuals. We got Pokemon Red, Blue. Oh my goodness. Look at all of these. Another one. Ooh, that was a little roughed up. Monster House, Breath of Fire. Oh my goodness. Wow, look at all that. Dance Wars. sneak peeks of what to come. Let's just rummage through this here. Let's see what we got. Baseball, Final Fantasy, another Dragon Warrior 3. We've got a duplicate of almost every game, and these are all really good games too. Oof, nasty Tetris. Shining Soul, is that? That looks weird. Something doesn't look right about that. I could be wrong. That almost looks like a reprinted label. Interesting. Advance Wars. Yep, sure enough, Advance Wars 2. Castlevania Circle of the Moon for only $16.99. Oh man, I miss back when could go out and buy Game Boy games at the store. Yep, of course, we've got the second Powerpuff Girls. We might have the third one. Back to Stone. I've never even seen this before. Oh man. You know it's something special when you never see it. Oh man, $9.99. Emon Yellow. Look at all these. So many copies of Pokemon. Oh geez. And I had this game too. I also had SpongeBob on the Game Boy Color. Goblet of Fire. Apparently this is like a JRPG. This game looks really, really cool. You wouldn't expect it being a Harry Potter game, but those games were actually pretty sweet. And we do have Final Fantasy VI, but I think this catches our attention the most. Wow. Pokemon Crystal in the box. Not bad shape either. I mean, this is pretty straight edges. It's still very shiny. A little rough on the front, but I mean, honestly, this is not bad at all. This is some very solid shape for what it is. I don't see the manual in there, unless if it was somewhere else earlier. And our cartridge looking pretty nice. But wow, that is just something else. I mean, just look over all of this. The amount of duplicates that we have of just all these games. I mean, we are freshly stocked on a lot of Pokemon and a lot of games I know you all really want to get your hands on. Wow, this is a really great trade-in, both of these so far. So overall, this trade-in, pretty nice. We had a lot of excellent RPGs, Pokemon games. If I had to say the best of all of this was, it would be SpongeBob the Lost Spatula. No, I'm just kidding. Probably, actually, Back to Stone. That's a very interesting one. I've never seen this before. I'm very curious about what it is. The worst, now actually this is something that we do commonly come across, unfortunately. We did notice there was a lot of GameStop games in here. That's an everyday thing. But I stopped by this one earlier, Shining Soul, because something seemed kind of off about this. And we looked at it a little bit closer. Turns out this is a complete fake. If you look at the Game Boy Advance across the top, the font is completely different. Also, the label is a little bit different material. Another telltale sign is all these do have a number on them. You may not be able to see it on this one, but there's a number printed in the cartridge up at the top left, I guess, top right. This one does not have that either. So those are some telltale signs to see that these are not real. Also, this one did come from GameStop, so somebody messed up, and also the person who maybe traded it in underneath that sticker, they put a seal over this so nobody would open it up, probably to even check if it was, because this probably is a pretty valuable game now. But yes, so there are some telltale signs, some help from us at eStarland. Anyways, thank you all so much. We hope to catch you next time on the next video.